A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So basically what that means is, for the safety of our citizens and state, if you are certified you can carry a gun. This law cannot be broken, and so your gun cannot be taken away. Even so, if you do have a gun, and if you have a license, you can keep it concealed. But you cannot just wave it around willy-nilly at everyone. It's not a good idea. It's kind of illegal. But you can pull it out if you are in harm's way, or if you're using it for self-defense. And this is Otis MacDonald, a 76-year-old maintenance engineer from Chicago. He's lived there since 1971. But his neighborhood is denying that any crime rates are rising. His lawn was pretty much constantly littered, and people just kind of broke into his house whenever they wanted to. Like, they were in his neighborhood, and they were like, oh hey, look, it's Otis MacDonald's house. Let's go inside and steal some stuff. So seeing that Otis was an avid hunter, he had lots of guns at his disposal. But he decided that those were not good to use at a common robbery. So he went down to the local gun shop so that he can get himself a handgun for those robberies. Due to the citywide handgun ban in 1982, all guns needed to be registered, but they refused to register handguns, so he could not legally own a handgun. So in 2008, he banded together with a bunch of other citizens and made a lawsuit against Chicago, which then became McDonald versus Chicago. So McDonald and his sidekicks challenged the four main pieces of gun prohibition, which are prohibiting the registry of handguns. Guns have to be registered first before they can be acquired by residents. And every gun has to be re-registered annually with another fee. If the annual fee gets missed, then that gun is no longer able to be registered. Rest in peace, that gun. So McDonald uses the Second Amendment, which is the right to keep and bear arms, in his argument. He says that it is a fundamental right to self-defense, and that states cannot infringe upon that because of this. The district courts dismissed Donald's lawsuits with a cursory opinion. McDonald appealed to the Court of Appeals for the 7th Circuit. The 7th Circuit confirmed the district court's dismissals. The question that could only be answered by the Supreme Court is if the right to keep and bear arms is actually given to the individuals, or if it should be left to the states in the 14th Amendment. The Supreme Court decided that the Second Amendment was applicable here because the law on the Chicago gun ban was not acted upon by the federal government.